Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah, doing all right.
So, I don't have a camera right now because I'm having issues with OBS. Runner doesn't have an excuse, but you know,
No,
I guess
I
we have
do.
the same
I do.
format.
I have short hair now, so there you
Let me
go.
see. What was it? I didn't see it. I had something covering you up. What's wrong? Why? Why are you so? So what?
No, it's fine. Plus I like
So
the
you
new
look
avatar I have for my channel. So
insecure about your hair?
no, the hair's fine.
Is it?
I mean, I know culture won't be a fan of this comment, but I'm not a big fan of keeping longer hair too long.
How
That's
long?
just me.
What?
No,
How
it's not
long
like
was your hair unmanageable? Because it was so long.
it wasn't like long, but like just I don't want to have I don't like to keep it that way too long. I like shorter hair.
How long? But your hair wasn't long.
Like I said, it wasn't long, but it was long enough for me to
It
grow.
wasn't.
So
It was not long at all. It wasn't even short long.
I wasn't. No, it was like short long, and I made it short because I wanted to.
No, nah, man. Okay. So if you wanted it short, why are you then, like, uh, all embarrassed by it being short?
I'm not embarrassed. I
Well,
don't know. It's
you're
just
off
a weird.
camera because it's short, so
It's a weird look.
hmm, so you're embarrassed.
It's hard to get used to after a while, but I don't know. Plus who cares? Like no one else is on camera, so then there's that. Why are we talking about fucking hair and cameras and shit? I don't understand that. I want to talk about fucking Uncharted.
Okay, let me get some shit off the screen here. Let me move things around. So I'm trying to fix some stuff, so I'm a little scattered. All right, where did I leave it? Oh, let me pull the stuff up. La 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 la. What did you? Oh yeah, you wanted to talk about the thing first, right? Let's just add that to the stream. Go ahead, Runner. Take it away.
Yeah.
Uncharted movie trailer.
Yes. So this morning, trailer for the new Uncharted came out, starring Tom Holland as Nathan Drake, Mark Wahlberg as Sully, Antonio Banderas is in this, so that's pretty cool. I think he would be a great Uncharted villain, in all honesty. Who I don't know anyone else in this, but let's check it out. I don't think so. Does Sony claim people?
When they're being dicks, yeah.
Yeah, but they're not Warner Brothers, so there you go. If this was a Warner Brothers thing, then we'd be fucked. But all right,
Well, yeah, what's up, Soul?
let's play it.
Darius, Hale.
There are places out there you can't find on any map. They're not gone.
This is the first thing that popped in my head when I watched this trailer. Why does Tom Holland just sound like Tom Holland? That bothers me.
Like he's not even trying to sound like anyone else.
No, like I mean, I don't know, he's too fucking young for this role. Like I think he's a decent actor, but like
Yeah, he is young.
I just like Mark Wahlberg would have made a better Nathan Drake. And funny enough, he was supposed to be Nathan Drake because this Uncharted project has been like it's gotten through a lot of changes. He was gonna be Nathan Drake, now he's gonna be Sully. They want a younger actor to play the character because of Mark Wahlberg's age. So now he's Sully, and he doesn't even act like fucking Sully in this, but we'll get into that.
They're just lost.
All right.
Hey, kid. A little young for a bartender, aren't you?
A little old for prom, aren't you?
See, that dude would make a better Nathan Drake, in all honesty. Like I don't know.
He's a little older now because Nathan Drake's like in his 20s still. It's just that I don't think it's his age. I think it's that Tom Holland. Tom Holland is not too young. He seems too young.
Yeah,
He
that's
doesn't.
the
It's like his balls haven't dropped. He
no,
doesn't
yeah,
have the
I
build.
know. I know he's like older
you
than
know?
like I know he's older than 21 or whatnot, but he doesn't look like that.
Yeah, if you get like a 25-year-old, 26-year-old in there who works out to like, not like a lot. They don't even need to be fit. They need to just be like
I mean, Tom
bulkier
Holland.
than this skinny ass.
No, like
You know?
Tom Holland. How do I say this? Like Tom Holland does like work out. I mean, he's worked out a lot for Spider-Man. Like that dude gets ripped.
There's a difference
He
between
just
being fit and being like
I know.
heavier than he is. He needs to put on weight. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
talking
know.
about
Yeah, I know. That's
being
the
fit.
thing. He doesn't put on weight. It's just he
And he
gains
doesn't have
like
the gravitas of a man either. Like
exactly. That's the problem.
that's the
Because
other thing.
that's what you need to be Nathan Drake. Like for Nathan Drake, you either. I mean, I'm gonna go to like my fan castings later on, but I mean Nathan Fillion is the obvious choice for the character. He was born to play that role. But let's.
I guess.
Leaves are falling all around. Everything in here. Why the map?
This path Ferdinand Magellan took to sail around the world.
You know your history.
It's the biggest treasure that's never been found.
5 billion, easy.
Oh, and by the way, where the fuck is Sully's mustache?
Is he wait Sully the old guy?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be Sully?
Yes.
He's way too young. He's way too young.
Yeah, like you could have just
Oh
done
my
like
God.
you could have just done some cool like makeup effects and just slap a mustache on him and you're fucking Sully.
Dude, they should have got the fucking guy from Back to the Future. That old guy, he's still kicking.
Oh, Christopher Lloyd? No, he's
Yeah.
too old. He's way
It would
too
have been
old.
better than this.
No,
Would have
I
been
mean
better than this. What the fuck?
no, because here's the thing, like Sully, he's
He's
old
the same
as
age
like,
as Nathan Drake from the first game. Yeah, but Nathan Drake from the first game was a fucking
yeah,
he had
he looked
been around. He had done some shit. He
exactly.
Wasn't some,
He looked like a
kid.
he looked like a fucking man. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
He wasn't a pussy ass theater kid. That's Nathan Fillion fan film better than this. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. The Nathan Fillion fan film is fucking brilliant.
Basic, well, no, the thing is, he probably does push-ups and basic exercises, but that's all he does. That's why he's like thin, he's not like bulky. He doesn't like he doesn't have mass. He's not intimidating. There's nothing intimidating about him. That's why he's perfect for Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. He does those workouts for Spider-Man. That's about it. And plus, he sounds more like Spider-Man in this than Nathan Drake in some other parts too.
I think you're here because you're your brother.
Well, you know my brother Sid?
Okay, so this is the interesting thing. Sam, that's Nathan Drake's brother, is mentioned in this, and I think, well, I'm not sure if he's gonna be in the movie, but maybe the plot is centered around him. I don't know.
It is poorly cast, very poorly cast, and I like both of the actors here.
Yeah, me too.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, they have some moments in this that look pretty decent. Like it does pay some homage to Uncharted.
Oh, hold on. So Angela says should have got Stephen Lang. Is that the dude from Ant-Man? Because I think that's the character's name, not the actor's name.
No. There's an actor called named Stephen Lang. He played Sully from the Uncharted fan film. He was also in that. He was also in Avatar.
Yeah, that guy would have been great for Sully.
Yeah, he was really good in that fan film.
The guy from Avatar? Oh, the general guy? Oh, man. Yeah, he would have been fantastic.
Yeah, he would.
He would have been fucking perfect. Just give him some long hair and shit. Dude, that guy actually would be perfect to play my character Rick from my book.
I would have. Maybe he's a little too old, but Sam Elliott probably wouldn't have been a bad Sully either.
Not heavy enough.
Yeah, good point. Maybe it's just the
mustache.
mustache.
I disagree with you. If these are both these people at the very beginning, this makes a lot of sense. So I disagree with you that this is bad all around. I'm going to give this one a chance. Usually I'm a naysayer when it comes to this kind of stuff, believe me. But I think you're wrong.
I mean, here's the thing. You can say that, and I understand. Like, I just, at least Tom Holland could have at least done something to make it seem believable that he is Nathan Drake, because that's what
once again, he is, if he's playing a very young first time around Nathan Drake, I can accept that. And they need a younger actor if they're going to make this into a franchise, which is what the plan is. So you've got to start out with, go ahead.
It's not about being young though. It's about the fitting the characters. The characters just don't fit.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm talking about. Here's the thing.
Here's the problem. You guys are both doing like a fantasy casting thing, and that's great. Except that's not what they had to work with, right? You don't have a younger Nathan Fillion to play Nathan Drake. You needed in his late 20s Nathan Fillion. We don't have that anymore. You're saying that names like Sam Elliott. Certainly 25 years ago, if he bulked up, that would have been great. Again, you can't look at things like we can't pick actors based on their prime when they would have matched up with a character.
No, I'm not saying Sam Elliott now. Like, I think he's like,
but that's my point. You can't make a fantasy draft for this. It doesn't matter if you can even pin actors for now, right? You had to go with younger characters because, as Angelus points out here, this is supposed to be before the first game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So you needed younger people to play these characters so they can grow into those roles. Now, here's the thing. So if after Tom Holland is done doing Spider-Man, which believe it or not, I think he's only got 2 films left now. When he finishes that, he can bulk up. And at that point, he would look more like Nathan Drake. And as time goes on, people will accept it. A lot of it's going to come down to how both of these actors play these characters. That's it. And it could be that by the end of this movie, Sam will have his mustache.
You mean Mark?
Mark. Yeah, Mark will have a mustache. Yeah, sorry. I have Sam Elliott in the brain.
Yeah. I get, like, here's the thing with all these casting choices. This is probably coming from, I'm not trying to get into the Batman thing, but it's like the whole backlash between Robert Pattinson being Batman. I don't mind the casting. I know culture kind of hates it, but that's a whole other story. If Tom Holland can prove me fucking wrong, I'll fucking admit it. Like, I want like a good portrayal of these characters because I'm a fan of this franchise. I love these games, and if Tom Holland can prove me wrong, I will fully admit it. But let's continue.
You find that gold, you find it too.
Who the hell is this? I'm a friend.
Maybe someone a little taller, bigger. I don't know. Well, no, they're a good size next to each other, I think. But
yeah, I know I'm taller than Tom Holland, which is, I don't know, not too much of a surprise. Huh?
How tall is Tom Holland?
He's like 5'7" or whatever. I'm like 5'11".
Oh wow. Really? They're that short, both of them? Because that means that Mark Wahlberg's not that tall either.
No, he's probably around my height. They're probably...
it's shorter. Look, rewind it. No, they're next to each other. Rewind it a little bit.
Who the hell is this?
Oh, a little more. There we go. Look, they're like not that much.
I mean, Tom Holland's closer to the camera, so that's not a good.
Yeah.
That's not a really good angle to determine how tall they are.
But not that much closer.
No, but I just mean like you get a different like perspective through like camera angles and stuff. But
since you and I are like the same height, both of these guys are shorter than us. Just so you know.
Yeah.
5'7" says Angelus. All right.
I'm guessing he's talking about Tom Holland. All right. Yeah, I was right.
Doesn't have any friends.
The casting for this is supposed to be Chloe.
Yeah, she's a babe.
Chloe. She's hot. She's attractive, but she's not Chloe hot. If you know what I'm talking about from the games. I had a huge crush on that character when I played those games, but no, she might do all right.
What's the character's name from Uncharted?
Chloe Fraser.
What's the main character from Uncharted? I don't give a shit about her.
Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake. Thank you. Nathan Drake is supposed to be 5'11". That's why. That's why Tom Holland doesn't fucking fit. I was thinking right now, maybe he should be taller. Maybe if he was a taller guy, he wouldn't look like such a puny little fuck. And that's exactly what it is. That's why Nathan Drake looks bigger, because he's 5'11". He's my height, my build. That's why.
Yeah.
I figured it out. Just Googled Nathan Drake height. He's 5'11".
I should not even want to
You are a collector.
Well, I dabble.
I don't dabble. My family has.
So yeah, like I would say the one positive thing I could say about this is I think Antonio Banderas can be a really good villain for Uncharted.
Hail Steeg. Sorry, go on.
Elena was not casted in this. I don't even know if she's in the movie.
All
but
right, so go on.
No, like that's one positive thing I saw in this. Like, yeah, I think Antonio Banderas would be a perfect villain for an Uncharted movie. So that's like the one positive thing I can say about this trailer. So that's pretty cool.
I've been looking for this project for a very long time. So much blood.
I'm pretty sure he's just threatened to kill me.
Don't touch your ear like that. You look like an idiot.
You have no idea who you partnered with.
I've been dreaming about this stuff since I was a kid. My brother Sam left one final clue.
Can you give it another pause, just in case?
Because
we were talking about. Thanks for pointing it out, Comrade Roofgrian. Second Led Zeppelin song ever to be approved for use. Yeah, I remember in that movie Too Cool, there was a scene where Mick Jagger's talking to John Travolta and what's her name, and he's trying to convince him to do a movie appearance. He says, "No, I don't want to do no stupid movie appearance, like movie cameo. I've gone my whole career without doing that, and I'm not starting now." And that was his first like movie cameo, was in that movie. It was fucking hilarious. This movie, so yeah, he really does. Sorry, all right, go ahead. Let's keep it going.
I think this plane sequence is pretty cool. If you've played the third game, that's an homage to that, and yeah, like that's cool and all. That's what kind of confused me at first. I'm like, are you trying to like put this in continuity with the games and just
wait? So what's gonna happen right now? Is he gonna wake up and then all the debris is gonna be falling around him, and he's gonna like platform his way from one piece of debris to the other? Is that?
Well, we shall see if you're right.
Oh shit! I wasn't all that wrong.
If you were if you were Kai and you said exactly that, you would be correct.
I called it.
Oh my God!
Shouldn't you come out to play with the big boys, Ian, because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
Oh, crap! Exclusively in movie theaters.
So,
That was
yeah.
stupid. That was dumb. They show him like recovering and doing that epic leap, and you know he made it back, and then they show you that it was for nothing. Like, couldn't they have left that for the movie? When you go to watch the movie?
Well, if well, if,
like,
you-
oh,
well,
okay, so
well,
he ended
well,
up
if
in
you
that
well, if
series.
you here's the thing: if you play the games, you would know that that's not a surprise.
Yeah, but if this is supposed to be before the first game, then what the fuck?
No, but like,
Why are they
here's the
grabbing
thing:
shit from the first game?
no, they're well in that plane scene, they're grabbing stuff from the third game. Like that's a really popular sequence where Nathan Drake tries to go up on a plane and he ends up falling down, lands in a desert. I think they're paying homage to that. Um, that's what really confused me. I'm like, are you just trying to do your own thing, or like, are you trying to do your own thing, kind of like the new Mortal Kombat movie, or are you trying to do this in continuity, like a prequel to the games? Like a prequel to the games is fine, even though that worries me a lot, just because um like I don't think Uncharted really needs a prequel if you were to pull this in continuity with the other games.
Yeah, but so wait, I'm not sure if you answered my question.
No, I'm sorry.
If
What
this
was your
is supposed
question?
to be before the first game, why are they pulling shit from the first game?
No,
Why not just make the first game like?
no, I said like that's what confused me.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right,
like
sorry, I
that's
missed.
what
I was.
that's what really confused me. Like, are they trying to do their own thing or what? Like, um, I forgot what I was gonna say, but like in Uncharted 3, like one thing that happens in the beginning is Nathan Drake. You have to play as like teenager Nathan Drake, like these flashbacks of how he like met Sully, and Sully
Yeah.
had a fucking mustache in that.
Okay.
So
Well,
so
so
so they're
let
they're
me address Roof Korean here. Tom Holland will ruin this. Did Nathan Fillion get Me Too'd or something?
he was
So
in the
what? Hold
Suicide
on,
Squad.
runner, shush. So so he did, but kind of the other way around. Like he got molested and had to do things about it. You know, he had to deal with that, and it hurt his career and stuff. So and then he also had to deal with it, you know, emotionally. And so he was gone for a while, and now he's back doing things. But that's kind of a large part of what happened, why he totally disappeared. So yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Runner. Pick it back up with the stuff about the game.
No, yeah, I mean I like Nathan Fillion for the character. I think he's perfect. Another, I know, I kind of fan casted a little bit already, but like Chris Pratt wouldn't have been a bad Nathan Drake. In all honesty, I think he would be really fucking good in the role.
All right.
And he
Well,
doesn't
he's
even
a
look.
little old, but
No, he doesn't look that. I mean, but he doesn't look that old. That's the thing.
he looks too old to play him.
And he
He looks
looks
too old.
he's pretty built for the role too.
He looks too old. He's a little
No,
heavy. He's built on a little too much.
I mean, he didn't look that. I mean, he looked pretty freaking young in the Tomorrow War. So I think he would have been really good for the role. In all honesty, that's just me though. I kind of saw it in those Jurassic World movies, but for Sully, I don't know
Wow.
who you would cast for that.
So Nathan Drake is supposed to be pretty fucking thin, though, dude. He's 170. He's my height and 170. Jesus Christ. How? Okay, I guess he's not.
J.K.
too muscular.
Simmons as Sully. I could maybe. I'll admit, yeah, like J.K. Simmons, that dude bulked up. So maybe. But here's the thing about
Yeah,
Sully.
he would have been good too, actually.
Yeah, like here's the thing about Sully though. Like in the games, like he's old, but he's also like pretty athletic. Like he's like Nathan Drake athletic for an older dude. Like he's not as skilled, but like he is flexible for his age, so that's also important for the character. But Plus, we don't even know the plot really. It's obviously going to be some treasure hunt thing, which is.
It's always.
I'm just gonna say you guys are very pessimistic about this film, and I don't see it as quite that dire, but that's okay.
Oh.
And we've spent 25 minutes on it, so maybe we can talk about something else.
Well, I'm only pessimistic about it because I love Uncharted and I don't want it to be fucked up. That's all.
The Nintendo expansion and the backlash, most likely streaming will try to follow the model.
Of course.
I think we talked about that last week, didn't we?
Yeah, and you're not wrong. I mean, it's pretty silly for them to try to do what they did with Nintendo, although, being able to access some of those games was good. I think Nintendo kind of went the wrong direction with it. A lot of people are like, wait a minute, I have to buy all this shit and then do this and then buy the games on top of it, and I got to pay you for it. The problem is that, with PlayStation Plus, you got a lot of value because every month you get games for free, right? If you don't have them, and so on and so forth, games that are in most cases, very high quality, very dense, sometimes AAA titles. So, what Nintendo is going about doing with their service, that's a problem. There are a lot of people that are frustrated with it. So, but yeah, we did talk a little bit about it last week. Yeah. I did. Oh man. Yeah, but getting back to that, the streaming model is something that Netflix is very interested in, Diego Flores, and it's something that I'm very pessimistic about. If you want me to be pessimistic about something, it's that Netflix is going to deliver a good gaming experience because nobody so far has been able to do it.
Yeah, and so the thing about the playing like games from other places, like Sonic games, Sega games, other shit, is the price hike probably comes into play to reflect licensing. They probably have to pay licensing fees or something to these other, studios and publishers. But yeah, so if the price is an issue, whole Animal Crossing DLC thing really frustrated me in my decision since my girlfriend wants it. Worst part is the whole Animal Crossing DLC really frustrated me. What do you mean? I've got an Animal Crossing thing here. Let me pull that up to the front of the line.
Oh boy.
Okay, here we go. Nintendo has confirmed some disappointing news about Animal Crossing New Horizons on November 5th. Animal Crossing New Horizons fans will be treated with the biggest post-launch update to the game yet, Update 2.0, with 2.0, so only there's 1.0 and 2.0, which will be accompanied by the Happy Home Paradise, the game's first premium paid DLC. This is all great news for Animal Crossing fans, minus the ones with empty wallets who can't afford the DLC or the new Nintendo Switch Online expansion that comes with it. So where does the disappointing news come into play? Well, it's what's coming after the big update and paid DLC that will disappoint the game's 33 million players. According to Nintendo, this will be the final major update to the game, and there will be no more DLC. Rather, Nintendo is planning to support the game with only a small minor updates after November 5th. In other words, the game support is more or less coming to an end. Fortunately, Nintendo doesn't specify what the support will look like, but it sounds like it's the same thing that's happening with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate after Sora releases. For Animal Crossing New Horizons, the end-of-life support probably consists of bug fixes and, at best, little pieces of new content here and there. That said, for now, this is just speculation. All we know is nothing major is coming after 2.0 and a Happy Home Paradise. So, yeah. Is that what you're talking about, Diego? Expansion includes the Animal Crossing DLC for free. The expansion? I do not follow. How are video games going to work in an era of scarcity? It seems our government doesn't want us to have necessities. Who will be able to afford PCs and consoles? Yeah, it's true. Well, in the near future, having a computer will be a very important for making money. If you want to make money, you're going to want a computer. So I mean, like, ultimately, that's where I think a lot of people are going to end up playing their games because of that. Got to go, runner?
Yeah, I got a jet. Hope you guys have a good stream. I got some other business to take care of, some personal stuff.
You just come over here to fucking cry about Uncharted, and then you're leaving.
Yeah, because I'm passionate about it. That's why I love the games.
Whatever. That's what I think of your passion.
What?
Sorry, go on.
All right. So yeah, I wanted to stay just to do that thing because yeah, obviously I'm a fan. But other than that, I gotta go. And if you're wondering, yes, I did a rebrand. So those that hated the Lord Runner name, you're welcome. Other than that, see you later.
Peace. Well, that was uncomfortable. He didn't even plug his channel. He just said he rebranded. Nintendo Online Expansion includes the Animal Crossing DLC for free. The problem is that if the service fails for any reason, or falls for any reason, it seems the DLC content will be locked out. That makes sense. How are video games going to work? Oh, yeah. So if you don't want to miss out on that, you would still have to pay for the DLC. That makes sense. Yeah, that is frustrating, but I would also rather pay for the DLC to, etc. Culture is AFK, so I'm just kind of manning the helm right now. But yeah, so I'll move on to the next one then, which is the Metroid thing. Here, I plugged the channel. Ruckin' Runner just dips. All right. Metroid Dread update now live. Fixes progression bug and various other issues. So there was a progression bug. Progression bug tweeted about last week. Several download the update, connect your Nintendo Switch. So there was a bug, a progression bug that prevented you from completing the game. If you got into this bug, the Nintendo said, "Here's how you get around it. Here's how you avoid it. And if you already did it, here's how you get out of it." And so they finally fixed that bug. So if you want to patch your Metroid Dread so that you don't have to worry about that, to download the update, connect your Nintendo Switch to the internet, return to the console's home menu, and then launch the game. The update will be downloaded and installed automatically according to Nintendo. So to download the update, connect your Nintendo Switch to the internet, return to the console's home menu, and then launch the game. It will be automatic. Once your update is installed, you should see version 1.01 on screen, which means you have the latest update for Metroid Dread installed. So here's the original story. Is the whole thing about the bug and stuff. But yeah, go update your Metroid Dread, whether you've run into the problem or not, because you will eventually run into it. So next up. Has anyone here actually played Metroid Dread? Anyone in the chat? Soul says, "Peace out, runner." Diego or Comrade Roof Korean, have y'all played it? Darius? Still here, Darius? Let's see. E-Tap, my boy, what up, dog? Why isn't the super chat working? Because we're not monetized. That I can come here and sell runner for free? Hell yeah. That's what, you know what? Even with the super chats one day, we're going to say, hey, don't super chat. If you just want to hate on runner, just put it in the regular chat. We'll highlight it. E-Tep, good to have you, brother. Hail. Culture's AFK, but he sends his love too. So let me bring up the next one. Why Hearthstone's new Mercenaries mode is like mac and cheese. You know what? I am so mad at Hearthstone right now. This shit is so fucked up. Like, this damn expansion is fucked up. I don't know, man. Still watching. I am always watching. I have not played it yet. All right, cool. Thanks, Darius. So, the first day or two that the new Hearthstone expansion came out, what's it called? I tried playing it, and the UI was all fucked up. Like everywhere. Instead of the UI being the UI, there was like labels on top of everything. So when I went to play Mercenaries, there was no instructions. There was just like a box that says instruction label, you know? It was fucked up. So, and then I got the hang of it because it's really simple. It's pretty fucking cookie cutter. Not really all that, inventive. So I figured it out by context, just playing through it a couple rounds, and I said, okay, this is some basic ass shit. And it doesn't feel fun. So, fun, deep, pay to win. Our thoughts after 5 days with Hearthstone's Pokemon-like battler. Pokemon-like, shut the fuck up. So it's tempting to view Mercenaries as the answer to a question posed by Blizzard's accounting department. How can we replicate the runaway success of Battlegrounds, but, make real money rather than rely on easily ignored cosmetics? Tempting, but cynical. Having spent 5 days with Hearthstone's newest mode, what launched today, I can say that is one of the most substantial additions the game has received. There's plenty to play here, regardless of how much time or money you want to spend. The point of Mercenaries isn't to replace Standard or Battlegrounds. Mercenaries' job is to meaningfully expand the menu on offer once you log in. Okay. The rollout of the mode, at least in terms of presentation, has been rocky. Until recently, players were barely sure what it even was. A strange discussion at BlizzConline in February with no gameplay footage was followed by a leaked survey a few months later. Then radio silence until September's disastrous showcase. The timing also couldn't have been worse, as Activision Blizzard had been sued the month before for serious allegations of pervasive workplace discrimination and harassment. The fallout from the lawsuit rightly necessitated dialing back all game comms, including the planned build-up for Mercs, which went from desert to deluge over the course of an hour-long stream. Despite the info overload, players were still left wondering where the gameplay was. Protection racket. Now let me check it. That was a lot more reading than I really anticipated there to get started. Haley Tip. Never played Animal Crossing. Yeah, me neither, actually. 2 countries sailed submarines off the coast of Japan. If Japan falls under control of an unnamed censorious country, we are going to lose a ton of culture and intellectual property. Yes, Japan is currently rethinking and restructuring their military to be not so defense only. They are over the next 5 years, they're retooling their whole kit, and we will absolutely go to bat for Japan. We have several military bases in Japan. There's always a military, U.S. military presence in Japan. I know this isn't like a politics channel, but I'm just addressing this real quick. So yeah, we always have we're there. Japan, if they go after Japan, it'll be hell to pay. So that's also why there should be no reason why we can't be there for Taiwan, because we're next door. We have our Pacific Fleet is heavily in that region. Kai, I want to book you for next Wednesday night if you're available. I'm way overdue. It's way overdue. Oh yeah, sure, man. Let me know what time, because I know you're a couple hours ahead, so I don't know what nighttime means for you. I'd love to be there, man. So, back to the thing. Protection racket. The basics are simple. You assemble a team of 6 collectible mercenaries who each have a role. Red protectors, green fighters, blue casters. And a unique set of abilities, each of which has both text and a present speed value. Only the first ability is available at level 1, but the other 2 come online after a few runs. At the start of each battle, you pick 3 mercenaries to fight while the others sit on the bench. When a round begins, you direct your chosen squad to queue up abilities and targets. After both sides have picked, every ability plays out in sequence from fastest to slowest. Protectors deal double damage when attacking or targeting fighters. Deal damage. Okay. Fighters do double to casters, and casters do double to protectors. Okay, so it's just rock, paper, scissors. Each character's level 1 ability is something that does damage, whether directly or via the new keyword attack. which works exactly as you imagine. Every mercenary has their own spin on how they deal damage. Cariel attacks and heals herself on final blows, while Zarella has a fast direct damage ability that reduces the attack of mercs she's targeting for a turn. Okay, if used wisely, she'll save your life. Okay. Many players immediately made the comparison with Pokemon, and in practice it holds. Team of 6 super effective attacks and predetermined ability pool per collectible character all evoke Nintendo's mega franchise. But there's more to Mercs than just grass beats rock and fire beats grass. It kind of feels like not that, but let's see. In the late game, minions' abilities become dizzyingly complex, and there are synergies that will take tons of time to explore. What it definitely does have in common with Pokemon, though, is fun. Drag and drop. So increasingly, it feels like Team 5's approach to new modes is to find an existing genre, cut out the crap, polish the presentation, and deliver the experience that's easier to pick up, but just as hard to master. Everyone who's delivered Lethal with a giant Edwin or put together a busted Battlegrounds comp knows the satisfaction of big attacks landing with crunchy audio and explosive visuals. Mercenaries doubles down on all of that. And the combat feels great. Whether it's Millhouse Manastorm boosting a giant arcane explosion or Blade Master Samuro buffing himself and attacking twice for big chunks of damage. Okay, there's a lot of fluff in this article. I'm getting ready to fucking skip a lot of this shit. How you doing, Culture? You back? So you're not muted no more.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you didn't hear me talking? Oh shit, I had my soundboard muted. I figured out. That's not good.
No, yeah, you've been quiet. I just looked over and your little mute's gone.
Yeah, no, fuck. I've been here. I've been talking, actually. That's weird because you kept pausing while I was talking, so I thought you were hearing me. That's insane. Oh my god. I was saying because you're like, oh, that's a lot of reading. I'm like, yeah, that was a lot to read. I'm like, yeah. Why are you still reading it? I think is probably the next question.
Flip, I just happened to be pausing while you were talking, so you didn't.
It was hysterical. Yeah, it was not the best thing in the universe. I'm like, all right, well, that was convenient. Oh my
god. Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
Well, not to me. Okay, so, whatever.
I played.
I don't care about this. Do you realize that? I mean, as much as I like card games and card style games and all this other stuff, right? And these types of play mechanics, like in card games, I could not care less about this if you paid me.
I played a few rounds of this fucking mode, and it wasn't. It was just really, I don't know. I guess it does kind of hold up to Pokemon in the basic rock paper scissors sense, but it didn't really grab me. They've just been adding. It feels like they just add mode after mode, like trying to find something that's gonna draw people in and get them to spend money on the game. Like, and they're just trying new things, and they keep rearranging their menu. Like, okay, no, this is the new thing now. No, and now this is the thing we want everyone to play. And like, it's just annoying. It's really annoying because everything, it feels like they're just throwing spaghetti at the wall, and then they rearrange their whole thing to be like, this is the thing now. No, apparently not. Okay. So I don't know. That's all. I'm moving along. Oh, hold on. This fucking website. There we go. So you want to read the next one?
Sure. Yeah. At least that way, I will know that I'm actually speaking.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Diablo 2 resurrected servers failing or falling overdue to modern player behavior. Falling overdue? What?
Falling over. The servers are falling over due to modern player behavior.
Oh, I see. So Diablo 2 launched to widespread and ongoing server issues. Today, Blizzard Community Manager offered some insight into the nature of the problem. And it's partly some 20-year-old code and partly some modern player behavior. Resurrected servers issues over the past couple of weeks have seemed to get worse. This has culminated in several instances of downtime in the past week where the global outage was caused. Blizzard say by a surge in traffic. Okay. Well, you sold the game. Okay. Anyway, this was a new threshold that our service had not experienced at all, not even at launch, reads the post from the Blizzard's forums. This was exacerbated by an update we had rolled out the previous day intended to enhance performance around game creation. These two factors combined with the overload of our global database causing it to time out. We decided to roll back that Friday update we'd previously deployed, hoping that it would ease the load on the servers leading into Sunday, while also giving us the space to investigate deeper into the root cause. As it turned out, rolling back the patch wasn't enough. Sunday saw an even higher surge in traffic, and the servers fell over again and again on Monday. The above linked post is long and admirably detailed in its breakdown of why this was happening. But in particular, Blizzard placed to blame on some legacy code related to creating and joining games and reading characters from the database. We did optimize the service in many ways to conform to more modern technology, but as we previously mentioned, a lot of our issues stem from game creation, says the post, which is where we move into player behavior. Okay. We mention modern player behavior because it's an interesting point to think about. In 2001, there wasn't nearly as much content on the internet around how to play Diablo 2 correctly. Ball runs for XP, Pendle Skin, Ancient Sewers, etc. for Magic Find, etc. Today, however, a new player can look up any number of amazing content creators who can teach them how to play the game in different ways, many of them including lots of database load in the form of creating, loading, and destroying games in quick succession. Though we did foresee this with players making fresh characters on fresh servers, working hard to get their magic finding items, we vastly underestimated the scope we derived from beta testing. Basically, you're all too expert, and video game guides are to blame. Okay. The post ends by explaining that Blizzard are doing what Blizzard are doing about the issues, which include several less than ideal fixes. These include rate limiting, which will prevent players from creating too many games in quick succession, and login queues, so players don't overwhelm servers and instead line up like they're joining an MMO, which, by the way, they really made that go away quickly. If you remember back when originally World of Warcraft launched, they were getting just destroyed for having people wait, and they eliminated those waiting lines fast. Rate limiting is happening now and is seen as mitigation rather than long-term fix, whereas queues will be deployed in the coming days on PC. Actually, you just need to open up a wider server farm, douches. Beyond that, Blizzard say they've drafted in folks from across the company, not just on the DR2 team, to help work on the issues. Hopefully, eventually, they will have it operating smoothly without the limits. Well, let's hope. That's it. Yeah, like you said, I remember the days of having to wait in an hour-long queue just to play WoW. And
yeah,
it was
that was because they weren't expecting that level of traffic. They were like, oh, maybe we'd be lucky if we get like half as much as EverQuest. Like if we get 500,000, oh my god, that'd be awesome. And then they get like a couple million. Like they were not ready for that shit.
Well, and everybody told them.
What?
Nothing. They should have known better.
Well, no, this was a combination of different things. Like they were prepared for like that kind of for like traffic, but they weren't prepared for the free. Like, so if you have one person, it's essentially the way DDoS attacks works. It's like one person sending a whole bunch of requests and queues and stuff. So if they have a bunch of players starting and creating and deleting and messing with the games to get better chances of whatever they're looking for there, then that's going to ramp up the actual usage, even if they know what to expect. If it suddenly spikes like that because people are trying to abuse a mechanic, and then it interferes also with some code that isn't really ready for that, then it just collapses, which is apparently what happened. Greetings, One Man Show.
Hey guys. Yeah, I need these game companies to be more responsible with this stuff and plan better.
Yeah, we need to defend Taiwan like our life depends on it. Taiwan has all the chips.
Yeah, well,
we should actually put bases there just like we have in Japan.
Well, yeah, that would help.
Do they touch the ocean? Or are they landlocked? Taiwan. They have a port, right? They're not landlocked. Fuck, let me look. I'm curious. Oh no, yeah, they're an island. That's right. I thought so. I was like, where exactly is Taiwan? Where the fuck is Hong Kong? There it is.
Yeah, it's a much bigger island than Hong Kong. It's got 35,000 square kilometers, or what you could refer to it as 13,000 square miles.
Oh yeah, no, it's much bigger.
Yeah. They
have
20. They have like 24 million population living there, so it's a big place.
Yeah, we should totally post up right there on Taiwan.
Yeah, on the Pacific side, on the U.S. side.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah. And you know what? Where's American Samoa? They should be a fucking state. So should Guam. If I remember right. No, not Guam. Is that right?
Yeah, Guam.
American Samoa. What's the other country that has a shit ton of American bases in it? Damn it.
Well, there's a lot of them.
No. There's ones. Well, we get a lot of enlisted people from American Samoa and somewhere the fuck else. I mean, it's not coming to me. If anyone knows in the chat, throw it my way. But I'm gonna go back to the thing here. Boop. Popular Nintendo Switch game. Oh yeah, this was interesting. So we've got 4 things here. Animal Crossing. By yeah, we already got that one. Cool. Breaks Nintendo Switches at the. Yeah, let's start with the downer news and then go with the fun news.
Yeah, go ahead and do that, and I will listen.
All right, fine. PS5 finally breaks Nintendo Switch's 33-month streak at the top of the U.S. monthly hardware charts. Ha! 33-month streak. Let's see one of these bitches do that. The PlayStation 5 has finally broken the Nintendo 33 months run. As per data, PlayStation 5 finally come out on top tier Nintendo handheld. On top of the Nintendo, it's not a handheld. It is and it isn't. It is and it isn't. Selling the most units and making the most money. Nintendo Switch's remarkable run shouldn't be understated, having led the U.S. console market in units sold on a monthly basis since November 2018 when it took over from the PlayStation 4. The Switch's 33-month run has seen it consistently outsell both Sony and Microsoft, despite the latter pair releasing new flagship consoles within that time. Switch remains the best-selling console in terms of units sold across the U.S. year to year. And as of August, the PlayStation 5 has surpassed Nintendo's console in terms of dollar sales, and that continued last month. Quite a feat, given that PS5 has been hit with shortages throughout the year. In September, video game hardware dollar sales across the U.S. increased by 49% when compared to the same in 2020. So yeah. Well, good for you, PS5. You finally met demand.
Oh, good for you.
Guam. I was right. It is Guam. Awesome. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. I thought I was wrong on that one. I was like,
no, you were right, Guam. We've got a lot of places.
All right. Thank you, Comrade Roof Korean. Specifically when Nintendo says Switch 2 and the world goes crazy because they say AL cartridges work. Specific when did I miss something here, Diego? Let's talk about Destiny. Oh yeah, Destiny. Oh, that's right. I had a Destiny article. Where did I not?
Destiny in the ear hole.
Well, they pissed off the Destiny fans. I just don't remember what exactly they did. But yeah, man builds an IRL Minecraft pig called Hamburgini. That's awesome. That hits top speed of 20 miles an hour, controlled by a carrot on a stick.
That's so great,
dude. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Electro's a YouTuber and a young man of many talents. Usually these people drive me crazy, but I quite like him. He's got a sense of humor, a lovely assistant called Joe, and it happens to be pretty great technical engineer too. The engineering know-how has now been put to use to produce a writable Minecraft pig. Okay, hold on. I'm going to reshare this with audio. Let's see.
And as you can see from my face, this pig's got some scary fast legs.
And I should probably mention that this was at only 60% power. I can't even imagine how scary this thing is going to be at 100%. Oh, wow, this seems...
Damn.
Power wheels, I also 3D printed the carrot on a stick was actually pretty simple to make. I just 3D printed it, sanded it, and painted it. And to make it so the pig could actually see and follow the carrot, I used this camera which can track colors.
Having the pig track the color orange seemed like a good idea at first, but it ended up being very problematic. And you'll see exactly why in just a few minutes.
Now the steering system
I
was
thought
just a tad sketchy. If you didn't notice, I never actually made it so that the front wheels could turn, and I'm not exactly sure how I thought this was going to work.
Starts up.
Let me ride that.
That's badass, dude.
At 100% power, we were able to make it to 20 whole miles per hour.
That's really dumb.
Dude, that's
just dumb. You need to design a better mechanism than that.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be like
the engineer in me is very disappointed.
Yeah, he was saying he's a great engineer, but I'm like, dude, some of that is some basic shit that I would have thought of. Electro Sticks IR sensor. Yeah, it's a little overly complicated, but it is cool. But yeah, that's still pretty neat. Just yeah, I was also a little disappointed. The carrot on stick thing was cool, but this like, come on, man. All right. And this was due to a technical error. Popular Nintendo Switch game banned from Nintendo eShop in Europe because let me see. If you're talking about the digital version, then due to let me see. Popular Nintendo Switch game, depending on where you are in the world, you may no longer be able to play one of the biggest new games on Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch Lite, and Nintendo Switch OLED, Dying Light. More specifically, if you're in Europe, Australia, or New Zealand, you can no longer buy Techland's zombie game as it's been removed, and it's not quite clear why it's been yanked. Over on Dying Light Reddit page, one fan pointed out the game seemingly unavailable in a variety of regions. Responding to this, Techland Reddit account confirmed there have been issues with the game's digital release on Nintendo Switch and provided the statement below. If you're talking about the digital version, then due to the nature of content, the digital version of the game is currently banned in Germany, where European eShop is officially registered. This is making it impossible to officially distribute the game in European countries and also in Australia and New Zealand, said Techland. We are currently working with our partner and local authorities to remove the ban as soon as we can. Techland continues by noting that the game is available worldwide via retail, even in these countries. However, if you want to cop the game digitally, the Nintendo Switch in these regions, you're simply out of luck as for now. As always, we'll be sure to keep updated. So yeah, it's only available in physical because of the Germans. That's it. Culture. We check the private chat.
What's up?
You said nothing. All right, yeah. What's up? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm good. I there wasn't much else to talk about. Yeah, and I like that design. That's true. If inflation is around 30%, has the price of the PS5 gone up? World turned to poo, and I gave up looking. But I would like to play Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I haven't seen a price adjustment in the PS5. Have you?
No. I also don't pay any attention to that. So. Yeah, sorry. I just don't. I'm not going to buy one, so I don't know how much they cost.
Okay.
There are always 2 U.S. Navy aircraft carrier battle groups patrolling around East China Sea, Philippine Sea, and West Philippines, South China Sea. Tours can be as long as 8 months for sailors. All right. It'd be funny if they just like. Okay, it wouldn't be funny, but imagine, they just bombed the one building. They're like, "This is war." They're like, "No, no, no, no. We just hate that company. Like, you guys are fine. We'll pay you for it." Honestly, China, Japan, and the Philippines are on the verge of real life and Axis and Allies board game. I don't know enough about the political situation out there, but I know that my friend in Japan is not a fan of China. Would a VPN get people around distribution to banned countries? Probably. Can you run your Switch through a VPN? Where's the low spec Linux laptop?
I think that you can. I mean, you'd have to. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, because you can actually program a VPN on your wireless router or on your wired router, it to automatically run through a VPN. So yes, you could actually do that.
Okay. Well, there you go. But we advocate hard copies. I got my games all hard copy. I don't get digital games unless they're like Nintendo eShop. Get Super Mario 64. Like, all right, I get it. But like otherwise, I get physical copies whenever I can. FYI, Chicom companies are running Dynasty Warriors type of games on mobile devices. Yep. I don't play those though, so fuck off, China.
Yeah.
Or like my friend's mom says, "Goddamn Chicoms."
Well, yeah, and again, I mean, that's the political side of some stuff that really is ruining a lot of things. But beyond that, guys, we ran out of stories, which is kind of good. There was some stuff we could have covered, but to be honest with you, we really only had about an hour of show for you today. So, anything you want to plug there, Kai?
So, it's Christmas time coming up. I know it's Halloween right now, but with all these shipping shortages and shit, you want to look out for the future. You want to think ahead. And so I'm currently rebuilding my Christmas indies thing on my website so you can find indie creators. So if anyone out there has any projects or anything they sell in eShop, please reach out to me so I can add you to the list and add your items to it. And it's something this time I'm building it to be stable and long term. So it's something that's going to stay up after Christmas. So yeah, get your stuff early to make sure you get it on time, and you can start with Space Crime Domino, available on Amazon. So that's all, everybody. Culture, what you got?
Well, obviously released a video about a half hour before the show started. Please go check out my channel and check out the video. This is kind of a spooky story involving AI in our real world information superhighway. So do check that out. I think you guys will be interested. Also, of course, the Thursday Throwdown is tonight over on Comics Division's channel. I imagine you guys will probably want to be there. Join Dick's Division and enjoy some of the benefits, which is usually hilarity at the editor, at the super alt lefties expense. So there you are.
Yep. I'll see, and I'm gonna be going from here over to This Week in BS in a little bit. What time is it now? I still got a little less than an hour to go.
Yeah, a little less than an hour, about 55 minutes until Twibs goes off. Do check that out. I wish I could join, but I have other obligations. So,
alrighty. Well, y'all have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Chinese Romance and the Three Kingdoms and Genghis Khan on NES were my jam in my teens. Three Kingdoms and Genghis Khan. I don't think I played either of those. Weren't the two battle groups recalled for reprogramming and diversity training? I don't know. They did some war games recently by Australia. Actually, Genghis Khan from when he was conquer the whole map at age 100 years old. Way to go, Cavite Noche. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. See you on Twibs or Shouting Apart Cars Dicks with the fucking Dicks Division, or tomorrow Friday Night Tights. Y'all take care and have a good one.
Sounds good. Peace out.
Peace.